NFL brings us to First Energy Stadium here in Cleveland, Ohio. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Seattle Seahawks and the Cleveland Browns. Cade York set to do the honors here, and we are underway from Cleveland. Pulls it in at the 13. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Lock it in motion right. They'll start on the ground. It's Rashad Penny. They find some open field here. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Back to throw, Smith. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. And now a timeout called defensively by the Browns. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. And they'll run. It's Ken Walker. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. In motion, the tight end. Smith on first down. And this a quick slant to Lockett. And he's down into the red zone at the 15 after a gain of 15. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Walker. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Here's Smith. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Noah Fant from 13 yards out. And the Seahawks will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Myers connects on the PAT, and that makes the score 7-0. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And here's Jakeem Grant from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. Watson. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw in coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And he is going to have the Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On first down, they'll run with Hunt. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. They run again with Hunt. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. From the gun on 3rd, Watson. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And he is going to have the Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Back to throw, Watson. That's to the right side and complete to Njoku. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. They'll run with Hunt on second down. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Here's Watson. And that is taken in by Njoku. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They'll go left side on the ground with Chubb. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line. 2nd and 6 from the 10. To throw is Watson. And it's caught. And he's brought down. Watson to Njoku there for the Cleveland first.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because there should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
1st and goal and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Here's Watson. Right back to Njoku. Touchdown! Deshaun Watson on target to David Njoku. And the Browns are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Kevin Stefanski going to leave the offense out to go for 2. Now they send the tight end in motion left. Looking to maybe throw for it here, Watson. And he'll get in. And they take an 8-7 lead. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he goes out of bounds after a solid return to the 45.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game. And they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive, so we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, and that's always a question that you have when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time. Are you ready to go? Are you loosened up? But even more so, are you mentally alert and ready to put your best product out there?
Walker now at 1st and 10. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's 2nd down. 2nd and 7, operating from the 34. Now Geno. That is taken in by the tight end Fant. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 13-yard line. From the red zone now, Smith. And this will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawk touchdown. From 13 yards out. And the Seahawks are able to move back in front. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes this a 14-8 ball game. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. On the return from his end zone is Grant. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Cleveland offense ready to go. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
The partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball.
Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
That was a nice catch, and not by the guy you thought it was going to be. How about the defender turning into an offensive player as soon as the ball hits his hands, and off he goes, off to the races, and into the end zone.
Myers connects on the PAT, and that makes it 21-8. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. On a return from his end zone is Grant. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Browns drive about to get started. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. Now it's Watson. He's got his tight end, David Njoku. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now Watson. This is the tight end, Njoku. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Throwing again on 2nd down. Watson. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. To the air yet again. Watson. And this will be broken up and incomplete. Now a penalty flag down, and they may be going backward here. Jedrick Wills, former 1st-round pick, guilty there. So following the holding call, what can they do here on 3rd and long?
Hey, 31! Get the boys down and coming. Hey, we got something.
Watson now to throw. That's complete to Bell over the middle. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 16. From the red zone now, Watson. That's complete to Peoples-Jones. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Watson. And that one going to be off target and incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
They'll look to throw again. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And the Browns are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. So that
Yeah, get the fuck out of here, bitch. Fucking suck.
15 yards.
And it's always a tough one as a defender because a lot of the penalties that you commit, pass interference, holding, when they happen, you actually know what you're doing. But a face mask penalty, a lot of times it's inadvertent, but it still costs you the same amount of yardage.
And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Browns going to see the football first, but they trail here as we resume play on EA Sports. This fielded right at the goal line. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Cleveland offense ready to go. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the 3rd quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, you know, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Looking to throw. Watson. And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones. And he's going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. The middle, it's Chubb. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Now on 2nd and 13. Watson. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Out of the gun, they run it with Hunt. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun. Watson. Now a loose football. The ball comes out. And the Seahawks have recovered. And they had just picked it off to get the football. They fumble it right back. I looked over to both sidelines. A lot of scrambling to find the helmets.
Yeah, you can almost, I mean, you know both sides are screaming sudden change. Because when sudden change happens, that's a defensive call to get back out on the field. There's been a fumble, so an interception, some type of a turnover. You've got to get back out there and play.
Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
You're trash, bitch. Get the fuck out of here.